Hi there, I'm Issa Waters with Parenting with Abandon. Thanks for hanging out with me here on my front porch. I love to sit here doing these videos. I feel like we're just hanging out here chatting together. I really look forward to your feedback. Let me know any thoughts that you have in the comments. Today I'm going to talk about what gets in the way of parenting with joy. When you think about wanting to have an amazing time with your kids, you want to have fun, you want to have a lot of play, a lot of delight between you. What is it that gets in the way and makes parenting a little more dreary instead? And I think the number one thing is fear. As parents, we have a lot of things to be afraid of. We're worried about keeping our kids safe. We worry about making the right decisions for their futures. There's a lot of pressure from other people to parent in the right way. And all these things can add up to a real feeling of fear and anxiety. And that's not our fault. We're all feeling that. We're all feeling that. We're in a culture that involves operating from fear a lot of times. It's common in our society. And so we come by it naturally. We have all this pressure to do things right, to make the right decisions, to feel blamed when things don't go right. And so that's sitting there as an obstacle to joyful, carefree parenting. So what can we do about that? Because you don't want your relationship with your child to be full of fear. That's just not a happy, amazing, wondrous way to have a relationship. So what can we do to get rid of those fears and worries and all of our anxiety about our choices? And as we go, as I write articles and shoot videos, I am going to dive into some particular techniques, some specific activities that you can do and ways that you can change your thinking that will affect the amount of fear and worry that you feel in your life. But today I want to give a different kind of tip, and that is that you will never be free, completely free of all those fears and worries. And that sounds like a negative. That sounds bad. It sounds defeatist, like I'm saying you can't win. But it's a little bit different than that, because what I'd like to say is that it doesn't matter. You don't have to act on all of your fears. You don't have to let your fear be in control. It's okay to feel worried about parenting and still go on to make decisions based in joy. And if you have the idea that at some future point in your life you're going to be completely free of all those worries, then it is going to be defeatist, and you are going to feel failure along the way as that feeling never quite leaves you, and you keep thinking that you've never made it, you've never quite won. But I'm here to say it doesn't matter. You can already, right now, today, go ahead and jump into joy. Those fears don't have to rule you. They don't have to be in control. And they're always going to be around. So you can just ignore them. You can just ignore them. Just take that fear as just a normal byproduct of living in scary times, in a culture that's scary sometimes, and with a lot of pressure to be a good parent. You're just going to have that stuff, and that's all right. Set it aside, look at your kids, smile, jump in there fearlessly, and live a parenting life full of joy. All right, that's my big idea for you today. And I'll see you next time. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.